traders, I'm just getting a close look at the dollar yen. I want to go out to the daily and we'll just do a really quick top down look at this. I mean, look at it's a really nice bullish trend at the moment, and I love this pullback. So this is gearing up potentially for a buy opportunity. So I'll just mark up this high over here as a potential target. So we've got this point of interest. And we'll go down the time frames and get a bit closer to it. So 4 hour, let's have a look at that. Yeah, there's a few things about this. Okay, so let's just mark up. See this red candle high and the red candle low over here. Okay, bullish, accumulation range or order block, right? So let's just mark that up as an OB on the 4H. It's already tapped into it, as you can see here. Right? It's pushed all the way through. It's hit these stops that are resting under here with a vengeance. So, I mean, this whole range that you see here is telling me it's screaming smart money is working their orders long, especially when they hit this or these stops under here. Let's just mark that up. See, we've got the low of this range, liquidity pool, sell stops resting under there that they've been that they've taken out. Right, so I mean this is a pretty significant move. There's this dip down here. Right, it's hit these stops that are sitting under here. So my question is, you know, they're working this. They've dipped down again. See, we've got this double bottom. See here, equal lows now, setting up, and a dip under. So that's another liquidity run in my opinion. Let's just go down to the hourly. See, a couple of things about this. One, we've had this, see this green candle, a thin green candle, right? That imbalance was resolved here, right? So that's resolved. The next port of call, so I'm always looking for a pullback into an imbalance like this to possibly get long there if it holds here and trades north, okay? But it broke through that. So the next thing that I'm looking at is this range, this order block, bullish order block on the 4 hour as a potential for an entry. It pushed through that, right? So the next port of call looking for a potential entry is if it takes out the liquidity under the range here, which it has. So, I mean, that would have been a great place to buy if you're, on a 5-minute chart and you got involved with that. That'd be awesome, but that's not the case, okay? So the other thing that I'm looking at now is this price action. I'm always looking for wherever I see, double top, double bottom, but more importantly, where you get these equal lows and it spikes under. Right, so just keep an eye on this level here as a potential for this to move forward. I mean, look, it may or may not, right? But these are the signs that you want to be paying attention to. So quite possibly, this starts to work its way up potentially, right? That's one possibility after taking out the lows under here, all right? But, what you want to wait for is this trend here to shift gears and we see higher highs and higher lows kicking in. Now that could happen here, or they might have another go at this down in here, and it could happen down in here, right? At some stage, right, this trend, lower highs, lower lows, is going to shift into higher highs and higher lows. We want that rotation wherever it occurs. Right, so that's what I'm watching at the moment. And look, it's as easy as that, guys. It really is simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. I'm looking for, let's go down to a 15. Right, look at it trending down. Lower highs, lower lows. Okay, as soon as I see this thing break structure, especially into the London Open, and we start to see high, the break, then there's an opportunity to potentially get long, right? So I think the idea would be to mark up 3 a.m. New York time and watch this thing closely into, this is the London Open. Quite often you're going to find the market will behave, let's say London Session Open, right, like this, into the London Open. more often than not, right? Then you see it dip right down into it, and then the displacement. You want to see it trade north with a vengeance. Right, you want to see, if it does happen to dip under, this move here possibly create another imbalance, like this imbalance here, this thin candle, nothing left and right of it. So I want to see it push off and set up an imbalance like this, and then if it pulls back down into the imbalance, there's a buy there. Or you can wait for this break of this high, and then there's a buy there, something like that, right? So that's one idea. Well, it's two ideas, in fact. Okay, guys, look, that's pretty much it. Let's just watch this play out, however it trades, and whether it's there or here or a bit lower, okay, wherever you see this break of market structure, there's your opportunity to get long, wherever it occurs. I'm hoping that happens, right? London Open, and I want to see the rotation. Just waiting for that. And it's the same, you know, all the yen pairs at the moment, they're looking really interesting. So, you know, keep an eye on these today, guys. All right, so look, with that, I hope you have a great day. I'd love to, you know, your comments. Definitely leave a comment below. That would be awesome. So with that, I hope you have a great day. Safe trading as always. See you in the next video.